Where in the world did those come from? Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, you're seeing the screen correctly. Those are bullet journals. So let's go ahead and have a chat for a minute. This is one of those videos you guys are probably gonna wanna have, you know, a cup of hot cocoa, hot tea, coffee, whatever your favorite beverage is. You probably wanna take and pause this for a moment and then go grab that and come back. So, you guys, as you know, I am always experimenting, and you know, I've been debating about doing bullet journaling now for the better part of 2 to 3 years. I had considered doing it as part of a reading journal thing. I've considered as doing it as like a regular everyday thing, which before I was filming, before I had a YouTube channel, I did try a bullet journal for a brief time for like my everyday, and it didn't work. I need to be able to have a lot more flexibility and like the ability to move things around like I do with the discs. So that being said, I knew it would not work for like a regular type of situation. However, I think it was, God, 3 or 4 weeks ago, a video popped up on YouTube with bullet journaling. And I was like, you know what? That looks so adorable. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, it's getting dark outside, and I had gone down the bullet journal rabbit hole on YouTube. So we're going to do a comparison. I actually ordered a journal from Tiefossi, a journal from Archer and Olive, and I did order one from Notebook Therapy. And here's the irony. The one I ordered from Notebook Therapy was, I think, on the 15th or 16th of February. Today is March 1st. That one still has not shipped. Tiefossi I ordered along with Archer and Olive the following week. This one shipped the same day. This one shipped 3 days later. They both arrived yesterday. So these arrived within a week of ordering, and the Notebook Therapy hasn't even shipped yet. So I did send an email to let them know that I had not received it and that I did not receive any tracking information, because I want to confirm with them, did it actually get shipped and get lost somewhere, or did it just not get shipped? So I'm still not clear on that. I was hoping to have that video, or that, that journal for this video, but it's not here. So in any case, we're gonna do a review on both of these. And I wanna start first by saying, first of all, this is the box that the Tiefossi came in. I will be saving this to put on my shelf. So when this journal is done, it will go back into this box. I will be able to write on the spine, and that's where it will stay protected. The Archer and Olive, of course, as you guys might know, they come in their own little boxes that are a little bit more decorative, you know, with the slide out sort of drawer. You know, it has the name of it on there. And of course, these spines are a little bit more decorative, but I could still, you know, very easily write on here, you know, maybe dates it started. I can put that in there with like a paint pen or something. So I will keep both of those boxes for, you know, protection once they do go on the shelf. Now, let's compare apples to apples. So you have 2 A5 journals here, both of which are absolutely beautiful. You know, you guys, I love my fall stuff, but I'm also equally happy with being an Aquarius. I love the decoration there. First thing I'm going to point out, do you see how thick that is? Let me turn it so you can see. So this one is actually quite a bit narrower than this one. And the first thing I want to point out, this has 256 pages. This has, I believe it's 192. Let me double check on here. Yeah, 192. I wanted to make sure I had that correct. I don't get these often, so obviously this is actually, these are the first 2 bullet journals I've ever like had from an actual like company. So yeah, 192 pages, 256. You guys, these were about the same price. Just let that sink in for a minute. Now, both are stunning. I will say this, these are both like the linen covers. This has a little bit of a rougher feel than this. So to be honest, this feels a little bit more fabric-y than this. This almost feels a little bit like a vinyl, like a plastic. So, but it's just the way it feels. So gorgeous though. I mean, you can clearly see these are both just stunning. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy with the linen covers. Chances are I probably will at some point order a vegan leather from one of them and kind of check that out as well. Now, here's another thing. Let's look at that. And let me turn it again. So This is the Tiefossi. That's the Archer and Olive. Look at that Tiefossi. So it's got this magical, mystical, celestial feel, which of course goes right along with my Aquarius sign. They do have all 12. This is their constellation collection. They do have all 12 of these zodiac signs. They also make them in a vegan leather where you have a much bigger full cover design, and those also come in zodiac as well, just so you know. I don't mind the white pages, but you got to admit, that's kind of stunning. The other thing I want to point out, this is toward the center, which means your pen is going to sit, and I'm just going to hook it on the pen thing. But this is going to sit farther down because that's about where I would, right about here is probably where I would hook my pen. So I kind of like where that one sits. I like the placement of this a little bit better. I also like the fact that while this one's black, this one matches. This is a little tighter. This has a little bit more room. So let's see, for instance. Now, I realize this has like that rubber grip on here, so it's going to be harder to get in, but I can still do it. And after a little while, that'll stretch out a little bit, and it'll be easier for me to do. Now, let's look at this. I'm not getting that in there. That's actually not even going to go. I could probably stretch it out a little bit more, but it's a little tighter. So in any case, yeah, I feel like this is just a little bit different. Now, of course, the elastic closures both match their journals. They, because of being around the journal for a little while, they are a little stretched out, but they sit nice in the back. So if you're closing it or you're working on your journal, it's not going to get in your way. And it's the same thing here. So let's move this here. Flat, preferably. So that works. Now, again, just like the other one, this one has a gusseted pocket. And let me show you that here too. I appreciate that. I think that's nice because if you want to store any kind of ephemera or stickers or anything, you can certainly do that. Now, another big one, and actually let's do this first. So the interior, gorgeous. So you have the foiling with the leaves and you have your name page. Absolutely beautiful. This one has the Tiefossi logo with your name page. Equally gorgeous. But here's the big thing I want to point out. This sits much better than this one. This one kind of doesn't sit as well. Let's push it down a little. This is that awkward page that many people talk about. And I feel like it's not as awkward as people are making it. I mean, I'm sure there's journals out there that, maybe it doesn't sit as nice, but I don't feel the need to put those two pages together. I feel like it sits just fine, and it's the same thing here. This one sits a little better. Like you have almost that full page. So let's see. Yeah, it sits fine. So I don't think that that's going to be a problem, but here's something you want to look at. You see that? They're called page numbers. I love it. I'm all about the page numbers, guys. I think that's fantastic. So there you go. And here, just to show you, so you can see, 256 pages. Absolutely love that. Now, the other thing is, of course, you have your matching bookmarks. So that's good. The only difference here that I definitely think it's adorable, is that these have the Archer and Olive like little charm on it. I think that's adorable. Personally, I don't mind that these don't have it, but I will say that that's a nice touch. It would be really cute if they came up with like, they have their logo here and maybe did like the leaf to match the cover here, or like a little charm that would match the cover. And it would be great if this company did it too. I would love to see them put, on the bottom of here, a little logo charm and a charm that matches, or even like a little star or something. Like, 'cause here's the thing. When these companies come out with like a series of bullet journals, so when they did their fall release, you could easily just put one little leaf on the whole collection on the bottom of this side to, go next to this. And I think that that would be so adorable. And saying that here, like if you were to do the logo here, you could do like a star or a moon on the other one. I think that would be a really nice touch if the companies did that. But I will say this, regardless, these are full length in both journals and you can easily use them as bookmarks. So they will be fully functional. And I think that that is fantastic. I have to say Comparing them together, I do think I lean more toward the Tiefossi brand. And in fact, I know I do. And it's not that this isn't gorgeous. I will make beautiful use of this, and I'm going to talk about the uses in just a moment. But I will say, I think overall, I do prefer the Tiefossi. I like that it has more pages. I like that the pages are numbered, and I do like the fact that this pen loop sits up higher and also is the matching color of the journal. So to me, those are the points that stand out. But they're both equally gorgeous. The paper is 160 GSM in both journals. They're both stunning. So let's talk about uses. So I think this one is going to be what I'm going to refer to as a theme journal. So when I start going into here to do like a yearly setup and then like a monthly setup, I want to say it was Tori on Creative Minds and Coffee Grinds. I will try to remember to link her channel down below. She does a little swatch in the beginning of her bullet journal where she lists the themes and she swatches the markers and the washies and stickers or whatever ephemera that she uses. So, and she'll do that month to month. And I thought it was such a great idea. I was originally going to do that in here, similar to how she did. But I think since I love both of these journals and want to be able to use both, that's what I'm going to do with this one. This one is going to be my theme journal. So in here, when I do a yearly setup, I'll, maybe say for instance here, I'm probably going to do an index in here at some point. So let's just say this is the first spread. So let's say this is the yearly setup for this one. I can do, the yearly setup for what it's going to be, and then do all of the pen swatching, the washies, the ephemera, whatever it is that I use, and that will be a nice 2-page spread. Then let's say, for instance, like the next spread, this is going to start officially in April. So then I can do, April 2025, and then that's what I'm going to use there. So I really think that that will be a fun idea because then I can go back and look at it. Because at some point I might go, oh, well, what have I not done recently? Or could I do something different? I really enjoyed this. Can I change it? I like the idea of being able to go back and look at those and have it right at hand. And I think I really love the idea of having it in its own journal. So that's what this one's going to be used for. Again, guys, I love this journal. I'm a fall girl, and so this just makes my happy little heart sing. So this one, you guys, you're looking at my new wellness journal. I am sad to say that the wellness journal has always been a bit of a nemesis for me. I'm having a real issue with sticking to one. The longest I've stuck with, of course, as you guys know, is my Happy Planner monthly layout. But I'm finding now in the beginning of this year, January, February, March, there are pages I am not using. And I feel like I have all this unused space that either A, gets decorated and not used, or now I'm not even decorating because I'm not using it. The nice thing with this, because I did notice, I don't need to move things around in my wellness journal. It's not like in my social media or in my catch-all where I'm constantly, moving things around on my discs. That will always be a disc planner. They're hands down. That will never change. This, however, I think is going to make a wonderful, wonderful wellness journal. So I have come up and I've already made lists of like what I want to do for like a yearly setup in here to start it off. I've actually created stickers on my own that I will be using for the yearly setup in here, and I'm really looking forward to sharing those with you guys. I'm so excited. They're just beautiful, and I can't wait to get them in here. I cannot wait to see this setup. I'm so excited for this journey to start that I just can't even contain myself. Now, this week, this video is going to be up on Tuesday the 4th. Let me check my planner here. I am going to be starting, I think, officially getting this ready next week. So you'll probably start seeing videos around the like 13th or 14th where this is going to be setting up. And I'm going to do it just like I did my reading journal. Like I'll set up this page, then maybe the next video I'll set up the next section. If it's a shorter video, I might set up a couple of sections at a time. But I want to start doing that so that this is ready to go for the start of April, because in April, this is the one I'm going to be switching to. And you guys, I'm so in love with her. I don't even know what to do with myself. I think she's just beautiful, and I cannot wait for that to be, officially active. So you guys will start seeing that soon. When I do get the notebook therapy journal, let me know if you guys want me to do a comparison on all three together. Comment down below and let me know if that's something you're interested in. If you want to see that, I'm more than happy to do it. I don't know how soon I'm going to get it, so keep that in mind. But if you're interested in seeing a comparison of all three journals, I'm happy to do that for you. Here's another thing. Archer and Olive gave me a link. If you are a first-time buyer, the link in the description box below will give you 10% off. Now, if you've already purchased from them, it won't apply. So if it's your first time order, you can get 10% off with the link down below. It is not an affiliate link, but it gives you an opportunity to try one of their journals out if you're interested. So there's that. And I am here to tell you I am a Tiefossi affiliate. After I got this, I applied, and I have a link that will be down in the description box below and a code that you can use on whatever order from Tiefossi that will give you 10% off. Now, with the affiliate link, I'm new to affiliates. I think it's a commission thing, but again, it's not going to cost you any extra. It just lets them know that this is where you saw the information and you're purchasing it because you saw the video. So that's more of how it is. Again, totally new. I just signed up yesterday. So that being said, the affiliate link will be down below. Please use that if you're going to buy something. And you will have a 10% off code that you can type in, which I believe is CraftChat10. So all of that information will be down below. And again, this one, if you're a first-time purchaser, that link for 10% off will be down below. That is not an affiliate link. That is just for first-time purchasers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, leave them down below. And also, again, let me know if you want me to do a comparison video once the notebook therapy arrives with all three. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Have a great one.